You're still with your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Espresso, right here on SABC3. Now, growing older as the years pass us by is something we all experience. However, we aren't all prepared for the body changes which would come along with it, right? I mean, there are many of them, from thinner, more elasticated skin to fine lines and wrinkles, hair loss, and crossing over to the salt and pepper side. It can be quite a little daunting. However, the BIC Master Your Look campaign is all about embracing the change throughout all of life stages.
So true, Tubbs. Now, today we are joined by Aziz Jacobs, who is going to share some wisdom for the more mature man looking to master his look. Aziz, are you with us this morning, and how are you doing, my friend?
Good morning. I'm good, thanks. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we are so
fantastic.
Good. And so ready to get schooled and learn some of all the wisdom that you have. But now, listen, there are so many misconceptions around aging when it comes to your appearance, and added to that, the social norms which influence our thinking on this matter. But what are some of the biggest myths when it comes to aging?
I think if you grow older, the first thing you have to do is embrace it, and that makes you feel more comfortable. And people would go around and saying that you need to dress your age, stress makes your hair go grayer, and you should start using anti-aging products when you're in your late 30s or 40s. Those are all misconceptions. The sooner you start a grooming routine, the sooner you can tackle these areas.
We know that skin changes are amongst the most visible signs of aging. What are some of the most important factors we need to be remembering when it comes to the prevention of thinning skin, for example, or even those lines and wrinkles?
You need to have a strict grooming routine in your 20s already. Try and make sure you kind of have a grooming routine that works for you. Sunscreen is very important. You need to wear sunscreen daily. Start in your 20s. That's amazing for anti-aging. It's great for the skin. And once you get older, it's easier to take care of your skin then.
I like that you even had that little beep going off there, almost like a reminder. It's time to put on sunscreen.
Aziz, I must agree with you, though. I think being a lifeguard and being in the sun, I've had the opportunity to always put sunscreen lotion on. And in my latter years now growing up, I do find that the glow is still there, just a little bit more than what it could have been. But moving on, though, I believe there's an estimated 25% of men who have a chance of displaying some sort of balding by the age of 30. And Aziz, I've got to be honest with you, the reason why I'm wearing this cap is I might be a part of that 25%, to be honest, that's started. And I'm just looking for any tips, and for anyone else that's kind of struggling with the same thing. When it comes to hair care for men and for mature men, what should we be doing with our hair?
Normally, hair loss is based on genetics, and it's very difficult to use a shampoo to kind of prevent baldness because, that's not going to happen. But I think if you find products that's suited for your hair type, for your hair concerns, use it on a regular basis. It might slow down the process, but eventually it's not a prevention, to be honest.
Aziz, here's the other thing. A lot of guys, like Ryle, they seem to dread the first few grey hairs, but it really is so unnecessary. What advice can you share on going grey gracefully and really mastering that perfect salt and pepper look?
I can relate to Ryle, don't worry. Yeah, it is kind of, it's something to get used to if you have the confidence to embrace the look, because the salt and pepper look is really a trend right now. And even younger guys in their 20s kind of wear the salt and pepper vibe. The neater the style, the tighter the look, the better it comes off and the more confidence you have.
Spoken like a true guru indeed. Now, Aziz, I've obviously been blessed enough to actually work with you, and I get so excited when I do because you completely transform that look and you bring something so special to the forefront. But for you as a guru, what are some of your top tips when it comes to mastering your overall look?
It's find a right grooming routine. I make sure that I find a cleanser that's suited for my skin. I've got a combination skin, so you need to find the right cleanser and moisturizer. I do use an SPF every day. And also what I really love is an eye cream. I use it twice a day. That's my go-to product. I cannot live without that. And then also make sure that you use an anti-aging mask or a mask with an anti-aging properties. What you need as you grow older, what I think you should really invest in is a multi-purpose trimmer for your beard, and that will also keep your look intact.
Well, I must tell you, Aziz, for me, it's the BIC Flex 5 always in pocket. I think that having that convenience to be able to trim as you go along, depending on what situation you find yourself in, really does come in handy. And I've really enjoyed this journey and this experience of having this and using it. But from the guru's mouth himself, Aziz Jacobs, the editor of Fashion and Grooming at Men's Health, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for having me, and have a lovely day.
Ah, fantastic.
He's not just a legend. You know,
Yes.
he kind of makes you feel like whenever you see the man, you just want to like make sure you're all prim and proper in check, and you got that style box ticked. And of
you want
course,
to take
guys,
a notebook with you and take some notes.
yeah, but now don't forget, BIC Flex are giving you a chance to master your look by standing a chance to win a shopping voucher to the value of 5,000 Rand. And all you need to do to win this week's voucher is reply to the competition post on our Expresso page. And of course, that's on Facebook or Twitter. And tell us, from your hair to your skin, what is your grooming secret to hashtag master your look. And now, of course, there can only be 2 more vouchers that are up for grabs. And this week's competition closes at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So what are you waiting for? Friday, 24th of July, be here to get your entries in. Your T's and C's can, of course, be found on expressoshow.com.
Master your look with BIC Flex.